EFC 24 is the first game to introduce playstyles into Ultimate Team. So we are going to start a brand new free-to-play account and see if we can score every type of playstyle plus goal in the game. Also, to make things more difficult, we are only ever allowed to score playstyle plus goals. So if you score a regular goal, we will have to score an own goal. For this new account, we chose England as the nation for our starter pack, and we got Newcastle's Sean Longstaff as the face player. And from the starter player pick, we got a few players with playstyle pluses in Ben Yedder and Aspas, who both had chip shot, and Pop, who had power header plus. We went with Pop as power headers were probably going to be easier to score than chip shots. After this, we had to choose our kits and badges, and we went with what was most likely to be the most profitable, with Arsenal and Real Madrid's kits and Argentina's badge. EA granted us with a welcome pack, to which out of the very first pick on this account, we got a Team of the Season moment in St. Just, which was fantastic, as we already had a 95 pace centre back with aerial plus. For our hero pick, we got Papin, who had power shot plus, so we had another way of scoring goals now. The icon pick gave us Zanetti, Jarzinho and Casillas. Casillas could be a good pickup to have a great goalkeeper early game, but Jarzinho seemed the better option, so he was chosen. The ambassador pick, there was only really Haaland as the standout with his acrobatic playstyle plus. And then for the final pick, it was between N'Golo Kante and McAllister. Kante has been one of the best defensive players in Ultimate Team throughout the years, so he seemed the clear choice. However, this would be a costly choice for further down the line. With these new players, we are going to set out how we are going to beat Eafc, and there'll be 4 areas to complete. 1. Score every type of playstyle plus goal. 2. Reach Division 3 in Rivals. 3. Reach at least rank 6 in Champs Finals. And finally, to have 3 94 plus first owner cards in the club. Also, every game we play has to be online. Firstly, we completed Foundations 1 Squad Builder challenges, so we were able to complete SBCs in the future. And we sold off our kits and badges, with Real Madrid's kit insta-selling for 3.8k. We had a look into the available objectives, and there was a Team of the Season live Gabri Vega, as well as a Team of the Season Douglas Luiz, who would be massive additions to the team. So with the limited funds from the Madrid kit, we went and bought Spanish and Brazilian players from the Premier League, and went into our first game of Division Rivals. Our opponent had a full gold squad, with Inform Fusini up top, but we were able to get our first goal with a power shot from Papin, and this led to a comfortable 8-0 win. We did get a pen in the last moments of the game, but for our first penalty goal, we want someone with a dead ball plus playstyle, so we decided to sky it into Rosed. With this first game, we completed an objective for the Football Shirt Friday objective, which was for raising awareness for cancer research, and the overall reward was for a Winter Wildcards Bobby Moore, who would be massive for the team as he gets icon links and has Anticipate Plus. So we equipped the Tifo to our stadium and went back into Rivals, where we faced Team of the Year Hansen and Mbappe in Division 10. But thankfully we got through with Papin and scored, which led to the rage quit. And the following game went the same way with an easy win, and Papin has scored every goal for us. And with this win, we were already into Division 9. From the daily play objective, we got an 83x2 pack, which gave us our first walkout in Modric. And this was a good player to get, as he has Trivela Plus, so we were able to score with him. We also completed the Elite 8 SBC for an easy 50k pack, which could have some Team of the Seasons in it. We were not so lucky, pulling the very minimum from the pack in an 83 rated Pau Torres for Villa. However, with these new players, we were able to have a starting 11 of full Prem players, which meant we could go into the friendlies mode to get the guaranteed Team of the Season pack. With the first game in friendlies, Papin led the way and did a bit of skill for the second goal, and by just winning one game, we had unlocked an 89 rated Future Stars Hoyland, who went straight into the squad. We went back into the friendlies mode and Hoyland scored on his debut, which was followed by Hoyland getting a couple of goals the next game, leading to the opponent rage quitting. From these games, the love of the EFC community came through whilst I was collecting the objectives for the 3 wins. I don't think I've ever been called a pipsqueak in my life and told to find some grass. Apart from this, we had our 3 wins, so we had our guaranteed Team of the Season pack, which gave us Marino, who had Finesse Shot Plus. And with this, we went back into friendlies to complete the rest of the challenges, so we would have 3 89 rated players available for the exchange if needed. With the fodder that we had collected through the objectives, we decided to do a Team of the Week upgrade, as at this moment almost all the players we get from this pack will be an improvement on the team. So with our first pick, we got DeMarco. So we decided to do another one, and from that we got Barcelona's Araujo. For Vega's objective, we had to have 2 players from the Saudi Pro League. So to complete 2 objectives at the same time, we picked up 2 Spanish players in Laporte and Teo. Now in Division 9, it was just like when we were in friendlies, as Højlund and Papan were taking the lead for the team. However, we did have another potential scorer in midfield in Marino, as he's got finesse shot plus. We did concede our first goal of Rivals, which shows that whilst grinding for the objective players, the players that we are using are very behind the power curve. We did win a free kick on the edge of the box, and Marino helped add another way of scoring goals with a nice long-range finesse goal. With that goal, we had completed 2 out of the 8 different types of goals. For the potential last game of Division 9, we came up against a team with a few Team of the Seasons and Højlund up front. But this person was not playing, so we got a few easy goals and then they disconnected. And with this, we were up in Division 8. So for our promotion, we completed the Hybrid Leagues SPC for the 100k pack and got nothing. So this was put into another Team of the Week SPC, which we got Seoul. After this, we played our first game of Division 8. And we only needed to get one more win to pick up Winter Wildcard's Bobby Moore, who would be a great addition to the team. He may be quite slow at this point in the game, but with our team being random players from multiple leagues, getting the Icon Chem bonus would be huge. We got 3 goals early on in this game, and the rage quit. With this, we now had more, and in the objectives we also completed the score 30 Golasso goals objective, which gave us an 80 times 10. And in this pack, was our first Team of the Season pull we had gotten in Anderlecht's Dreyer, who may be the lowest possible rated Team of the Season. However, he did have finesse shot plus, so he was usable as a forward. With these couple of additions, we reorganised the team, with the Laporte playing at centre mid, but this would be switched in game as he was only needed for the objectives. Returning to Rivals, and within the first 3 minutes of his debut, Dreyer hit the finesse to put us up 1-0. However, Moore's pace was exposed with a nice goal from the opponent. Then just as we were setting up to shoot, the opponent disconnected, but this somehow gave us the required points for FUT Champs qualifiers. So we continued on in Rivals, and now having multiple people that could score goals for us was great, as we could switch up our play if needed, with Marino in midfield coming in for late runs and getting goals for us. With these games completed, we could finally restructure our team as we had completed all of the objectives for Gabri Vega and Douglas Luiz. We also completed the tradable Team of the Week pack and got Mr. Lifelonger, who went for around 30k, and we completed the Hybrid Leagues SPC, and from the first pack we got Emi Martinez, who would be our new goalkeeper as he gets links with Luiz. From our 100k pack we got Renard, who is a high rated player, but she was not good enough for the team at this point, so she'll go into an exchange pack. With the additional fodder we had collected, we made another Team of the Week pack and got Jan Vertonghen, who is another player that boosts chem for the team as he gets those Anderlecht links with Dreyer. So with the improvements, this was how the team was looking now. We completed the 84x7 pack and got our first 90 plus Team of the Season, but it was Man City's Keating, who as a goalkeeper stands at a staggering 5'6". So she's going nowhere near our squad. We completed another Team of the Week pick, only to get Marino as the best player, but we already had a better version of him. The best part of this was from the small tradable pack, which we pulled a tradable Team of the Season, but it was Dreyer again. But coins are coins, and he went for around 17k. However, with this content refresh, the Season Lounge friendlies updated to the Bundesliga, so we could get another guaranteed Team of the Season pack, as well as 3 89 rated players. For these friendlies, we wanted to get another goal type, and this was the power header, and the Bundesliga had a certain hero who had this, and it was... We also purchased Freiburg's Griffo, hoping that we could combine his whipped cross into Gomez's power header. So we had a plan and went into friendlies. Unfortunately, luck was not on our side, and throughout all the games we played during these friendlies, Gomez got a total of 0 goals. We tried, but Gomez really needed aerial plus playstyle to complement his power header. The rest of the team did well throughout the games, and with these games we had gotten the 3 required wins for the Team of the Season guarantee pack. This pack could reshape our whole team. We opened the pack and got an English striker that plays for Arsenal in Russo, who is a very cheap Team of the Season, but she is great for this challenge we are doing, as she had 2 shooting playstyle pluses, which gave her multiple ways to score, which made our attack a lot less one-dimensional. With the excess fodder we had gotten, we had completed an 85 plus player pick, and got our first Premier League Team of the Season in Brighton's left back, Estun Pinyan. EA also released the Under 21 Young Player of the Year SBC for the Championship, League 1 and League 2. So we had a choice between Apter, Edwards and Gray, and one of these three players would be one of the most important players in our club. But at this moment we picked up Leeds' Gray and Peterborough's Edwards. We also completed another Team of the Season Guarantee SBC, and out of all the available cards we could have gotten, we got a duplicate Seduced. We went straight into another exchange pack. And this poor luck would continue as we got a duplicate Estupinian from the Prem packs, and with the 83x7 rare Prem pack, we got 91 Keating again and a duplicate Russo. However, with how useful having a striker with 2 shooting playstyle pluses is, we went and bought Brighton's Turland, who did not just bring chem to the Women's Super League players, but the Brighton link with Estupinian as well. We also got 90 rated Diani in a Team of the Week pick too. We went back into Rivals to test our new strike partnership in Russo and Turland, and in their first game together they got 9 goals, with Russo getting a hat-trick and Turland getting a double hat-trick. And the following game Turland came in clutch for the narrow win with a nice finesse shot to make it 3-2. And with this, we were only about an hour away from the Bundesliga Team of the Season, so we grinded as many upgrade packs as possible to see if we could pull any of the Team of the Season Premier League players. We didn't get any Premier League players, but we did get a Team of the Season plus Wooben Moy, who gets a hyperlink to Russo, and with one of our last packs we pulled our best player in Chelsea's Charles, who could basically play anywhere on the field and even had a right wing position as an alternate. This was also our first 94 plus first owner player in the club. And with that, we are now in the Bundesliga Team of the Season. And straight off the bat, we pulled a Team of the Season, but it was Muslera, who was already in packs. With this, we completed the SBC for Frankfurt's Anyomi, as she had Power Shot Plus, so we could score with her, as well as having Acrobatic Plus. We also packed Cristiano Ronaldo from an 80x2 pack. Finally, from an 84x7 pack, I had forgot that the Premier League Team of the Season had ended and thought I'd got Haaland, who was around 11 million coins. But it was Hederberg with Wolfsburg's Froms, who will be our new keeper as her stats are a lot better than Martinez's. So with this, we had a whole starting Team of the Season 11. Back into Rivals, we scored an 89th minute winner against our opponent with a Vega power shot. And the following game was a lot more comfortable. But in the third game we played, Froms proved why she was an improvement to the team with a fantastic save, and our opponent could not believe the save, so dipped from the game, and to be fair to him, I don't blame him. With these games we had a few more packs and we pulled Gabriel Martinelli from one of the packs, which is great as he was currently extinct on the market due to an Evo he fits. And we bought another 84x7 which gave us Chesney and VVD, who is still great even during Team of the Season. After this, we went over to the Evolution section to put Martinelli into the Premier League Team of the Season Evo, and we were able to do this as, for the first objective, we only required playing 3 games and winning 4 games, and this would give him a nice boost, and he will get a Power Shot Plus playstyle. Returning to Rivals, we came up against a person who completely outplayed me, with a regular Sterling and a base hero, Julie. So with this defeat, we had lost our win streak, and lost the Rivals bonus. But we continued on playing, with a great finesse from Turland which made our opponent rage quit. The next game was vital as we got a chance in the box with Douglas Luiz, and he scored a Trivela shot, so that was the 3rd type of goal we scored for the challenge. And we returned to our winning ways with even Anyomi bringing out the Trickster Power Shot combo, and this would lead to us getting promoted into Division 6. This also meant that we had completed the first set of evolution challenges for Martinelli, so we got a +4 in pace, +5 in shooting, and a massive +8 in dribbling. Also he got the Power Shot Plus playstyle, so we can now score goals with him. With this we decided to complete the Premier League Guaranteed Team of the Season pack, which was very expensive, but we had a lot of players who were no longer required, who were high rated, like Moore and Marino. We also completed the 86 rated squad as well. The only players from this pack that we didn't really want is Estupinian, as he would be a duplicate, and Ollie Watkins because his Team of the Season upgrade was pretty poor, and we already had good strikers anyway. Will this pack be the change in our luck? Let's see. English striker. Villa, oh it's Ollie Watkins.
I can't believe you've done this.
Probably the second worst pull. With that we went back into Rivals and Martinelli got his first goal for the club. In the following game we came up against the Team of the Season Harry Maguire, who was 91 rated. But sadly for Maguire, We got 2 early goals within the first 10 minutes and our opponent left. After this game we had enough coins to buy a team of the season player who had dead ball specialist, and that was Liverpool's McAllister. Only if we'd chosen his loan at the beginning with the welcome pack, we could have used that 75k elsewhere. But this would prove to be a very beneficial purchase, as the following game Yomi was brought down in the box, and this gives us a chance to score our first pen. McAllister stepped up and slotted it away. The following game Watkins got his first goal for the club by blasting it into the net with his power shot plus, which made the opponent leave, and with these games we had completed Martinelli's second level requirements for his evolution, and this gave him a +4 in pace, so now he had 97 pace, +4 in passing, and a +8 in physical. It also gave him an additional playstyle in first touch plus. For Martinelli's last requirement, we needed to score 5 goals with him and play 4 games and win 3 of them. We went back into rivals where our opponent was through on goal, but Wooben Moy went for the tactical foul and wiped out his striker, which led to the first red card for the club. Even whilst being down to 10 people, we got a couple of goals and this led to our opponent leaving. In the next game, with some poor defending by me, we were down 2-0. But again, Russo came to the rescue, and in the 62nd minute, we had turned the game around to 3-2. And for potentially the last game of Division 6, we scored early in the game, and the opponent just disconnected whilst we were playing. But this did mean we were up into Division 5. Now that we were in Division 5, it was time to go through our Foot Champs qualification games. So we put Muslera in goal because of his height, and went into the games. Nice ball into Russo, through to Watkins. Power shot. Lovely stuff. 1-0 up. Cheeky chip. Into the box. Russo with some nice dribbling. Finesse. Nice. 2-0 up already. Oh. Getting an early rage quit? Yes, we are. He's got a red Cabell and a red Xhaka. How? It's only been 2 hours since Foot Champ started. This guy's already got 11 wins at least in less than 2 hours. Oh, he's got into the box. He's passed it again. Oh. We're 1-0 down. And Wooben Boy's been bodied, and we're 2-0 down. I'm starting to see how he got 11 wins so quickly. Oh, he's through again. And he went to the post. I think, yeah, this guy's better than me, so let's leave. The next game, Anana in goal. Okay. It's a very basic team. Hopefully we can do something. A ball into McAllister. Power shot. Oh, big save by Anana. Oh, he's got it paused. Please don't quit.
I can't believe you've done this.
McAllister. Through to Watkins. Power shot, Watkins. He took too long. Watkins.
Denied.
Blocked again. Alright, through to Watkins.
Denied.
Blocked. Get it back to... Come on, Watkins, you're open. And you blasted it wide. Alright. Time to make some changes. Let's put Russo up front so we can have finesse shots. Nice tackle, Russo. Long range finesse. Oh, what a goal. And that's why she's better than Watkins. Right, ball to Russo. Oh, nice turn. Broke his ankles. And his. And the goal. Fair play, Russo. Alright, tackle him. Okay, he somehow got through both of you, and we've conceded. Game's back on. Alright, to Russo. Just laid off for Watkins. Round the defender. Hey, finally finished. Watkins finally got his goal. Nice turn, Watkins. Another chance. Oh, and you're back to normal. Nice dribbling, Martinelli. Into Watkins. Near post. Right, we've got a bit of a lead now. And he's disconnected. Nice. Right, Louise with the through ball. First time shot. Oh, he's took a touch. Power shot. What a save. Wait, what? I mean, we take those. Oh, I've been turned. Ah, oh, that's a nice finish. Watkins near post. Nice finish. Go on, Yomi. Oh, around the defender. Power shot. Lovely finish. Oh, I've let him through. First time shot and scored, but thankfully it's the 93rd minute. Russo, ball roll, finesse, off the bar. Russo's got round. Nice finish. And with that, we've got our 4 wins, so let's just give away the last few games. With the qualifying games done, we got rank 5, which gave us access to FUT Champs finals, as well as 2 25k packs, and a small Prime Players pack. From the small Players pack, Wan-Bissaka was the best card, and the rare gold packs had nothing good either, as the consumables were the most valuable thing from the pack. After this we got the content update, and there was a new evolution for the Bundesliga team of the season, and it was a very good upgrade for a holding midfielder, with Goretzka getting the best out of it. The only problem was that due to this, Goretzka was extinct. So we tried to snipe him off the market, however we missed all the chances that we got, so instead opted for the second best option, which was Emre Can, who is still available. We also crafted an 86x2 pack, which gave us Renard and Alisson. However, these two will only be used in the exchange or an SBC for some high rated fodder. One major problem was that EA tweeted out that they were having difficulties with connection to the game, so we were not going into FUT Champs finals when the servers were this bad, so we opted to continue playing Rivals, as we still need to get to Division 3. And in the very first game of Rivals that we played, we were disconnected from the servers. We went back into Rivals and came up against an insane team with Winter Wildcards Ronaldo and Pele, and Thunderstruck Ronaldinho. The main priority in this game was to get goals with Martinelli, so that is what we did. We kept scoring power shots with him, and this meant that we had fully completed Martinelli's Premier League Team of the Season evolution. The final upgrade gave him a +5 in shooting, +4 in passing, +6 in defending, and a +1 on his weak foot. Also, it gave him the Rapid Plus playstyle, which is great, as he already had 97 pace. With this, it opened up the evolution slot in our team, so we decided to do the Bundesliga Team of the Season upgrade, as Emre Can already had some defensive playstyles, but with the addition of Pinged Pass Plus, First Touch Plus, and Technical Plus, as well as a massive stat boost, he becomes one of the best holding midfielders in the game. Also, whilst we're upgrading him, we can play him as a centre-back, as it is his alternate position. With all the fodder we had collected, we made 10 player picks, and these might have been the worst picks ever, as we didn't get a single player of 85 rated or higher. So we went back into Rivals to complete Emre Can's first set of objectives. And Martinelli scored a nice volley in the first, followed by some nice play in the box in the second game, which led to the rage quit. And this meant that Can had completed his first set of objectives, which gave him a +3 in shooting, a +4 in passing, and a +3 in dribbling. So we continued into Rivals, and the problems started to begin. We scored an early goal with Russo, but in the second half of the game we lost connection to the EA servers. But with this, we finally got Watkins out of the team, and this is when I realised we'd only done 3 out of the 8 goal types. So we sold McAllister and went to the market to look for a new striker to help. We preferably wanted a striker who could get links to the team and had at least 2 shooting playstyle pluses. And there was one man who fit the bill, and that was ultimate birthday icon Larsson. Continuing on into Rivals, Russo was proving why she is the MVP of this challenge so far, as even playing behind Larsson in the cam position, she was still getting the goals. Larsson attempted a chip, but missed, and then the opponent disconnected, followed by us disconnecting from the servers again. But we continued in Rivals, just trying to get up the ranks, and we won a penalty in the next game, but everyone was feeling the servers and were being extra toxic, which led to our opponent leaving before we could score the pen. But then we finally got an opportunity with Larsson one-on-one, and he scored the chip shot, and later in the game scored a power shot, which the opponent left. For the price we paid for Larsson, he was a very clinical scorer. His only downside was that he was quite heavy on the dribbling, but for around 40k, he was a good card to pick up if you're looking for an icon who gives chem to the whole team. With these few games played, we had completed the second section of Emre Can's evolution, which was huge for the holding position we were going to play him in, as it gave a +8 in pace and a +7 in defending, as well as a +5 in shooting, but we can't score with him, and a +5 in dribbling. We then went and sold Larsson as he had completed his chip goal, and we brought back a player to the team who needed a redemption, and that was... With Gomez back in the team, we went back into Rivals and we had one objective, to score a power header goal with him. We had a much stronger team who had higher crossing stats, as well as Charles having whipped pass plus. Again, Russo was carrying the team in the early stages of the game, but we got an opportunity in the 40th minute of the game and Charles whipped the ball into the box And Gomez finally got his redemption and got his goal. So with that, Gomez had redeemed himself, but we decided that Russo was going to return as the main striker, so we completed the last under-21 team of the season pick to get Blackpool's Apter. And due to there being a lot of players from the Women's Super League in the squad, we picked up United's Mallard. On her debut game, around 5 in-game minutes, Mallard had scored her debut goal by somehow travelling it near post. And Apter also got a debut goal as well. But for the fourth goal, the two new signings linked up and we got a Flair plus goal with Mallard. This game would end up finishing 7-0 before the half. With this, we now got 6 out of the 8 required playstyle goals. Back in the menus, we had fully completed all of the Bundesliga Team of the Season objectives evolution. So Chan got his final boost, which increased his passing and physical, but the more crucial upgrades was him getting technical and pinged pass plus, as these two playstyles are massive in the midfield. With this completed, it was time to start a new evolution, and this was the Team of the Season Upgrade Series 1. And it only gives +1s and 2s in most stats, so again it favoured a midfielder, and thankfully Douglas Luiz fits the requirements. So we are starting the evolution for him. Now that Chan had all of his boosts, we needed to boost his chemistry in the team. So we went and bought Bayern Munich's Neuer, as he gets a nation link as well as a league link, which will give Chan 2 out of the 3 chem points. For the last couple of rival games, we got a free kick, but caught the opponent off with a quick free kick. And for the final team we had to face for promotion, we came up against Golasso Ginola, Team of the Season Cole Palmer, R9, and Ronaldinho. Thankfully this person wasn't the best at defending, and Russo and Apter scored a couple of finesse goals to make the opponent leave. And with that we were promoted into Division 4. Oh, never mind, we were disconnected from the servers again. But this time it didn't affect our game played, so we were still in Division 4. Douglas Luiz had also completed his first set of objectives for the evolution, so he gained a +1 in shooting, dribbling, defending and physical. And with that I went to bed to play Foot Champs the following day. Hopefully the servers will be better by then. Now it was time for us to start our Foot Champs finals games. All we were looking for was to get 9 wins so we could get a guaranteed Bundesliga Team of the Season player. So for the first game of Champs we come up against Czech, Team of the Season Rice, a Red Requelme, and R9 up front. Apter on the ball, nice ball, Russo, yes! 1-0 up in 3 minutes. Martinelli on the volley. Oh, big save by Czech. Through ball. Apter with a turn. Nice. Finesse. Top corner. Early rage quit. There we go. First win. Regular Carlos Puyol. Okay, it's quite a weak team. Let's see how we do. Referee. Could have killed him. Nice turn.
Denied.
Martinelli! And he's hit it wide. Big block.
Denied.
Blocked again. We've been dominating this game. Let's see how we do in the second half. Apter. Oh, what a finish. We deserve that. Come on, Mallard. Into the box. Russo. Ah, heavy touch. There, we got the win. England, Tifo and Badge. Nick Pope. Okay, this is a full Brexit team. Douglas Luiz. Into Russo. Nice dribbling. Oh! She's just too good. The guy stopped playing. Is he going to... Oh! And he disconnected. Let's try a long shot from outside the box. Go on, Martinelli. Rainbow flick. Power shot. No way. He's actually scored that. Ball into Apter. Nice turn. Big save by Lloris. Come on, Mallard. I don't know why I tried it. Ball into Russo. Finesse. Nice finish. Back into the box. Oh. Oh, we got a pen. Down the middle. Very nice. Nice dribbling, Mallard. Trevella. Nice goal, Mallard. And a rage quit. Allison in goal. Red Modric. Oh my. This is going to be a sweaty game. No, Mbappe's through. Big save Neuer. How has he won that header? Nice control by Russo. Finesse. We're back in it. What is that skill move? Ah, we've conceded. Nice Mallard. Apter. We scored, but it wasn't a Playstyle Plus, so we're going to have to score an own goal. But we're going to big brain play this. Let's score first, then score the own goal. Apter into Russo. Nice goal. Right, so we've got the goal, so we just need to get the ball back, and then we'll be able to score the own goal. So let's just hoof it back to Neuer and let it go through. Our opponent's going to be so confused. Out with the final pen, let's go left. Let's go. So with those games, we are now 5-0 in champs. And with this, we finally completed Douglas Luiz's Team of the Season Upgrade Series 1 evolution, which gave him an additional 2 in passing, 1 in dribbling, and 1 in pace. We created some more player picks with the fodder in the club, and we pulled one of the hardest players to pack in Messi, who may not be worth much, but it's the first time I've packed him this year. And the remaining picks gave us more good fodder for the club. From an 89 exchange pack, we pulled another Team of the Season. However, this was a duplicate Dunst. With this, we went back into Foot Champs to play some more games, and the 2 most valuable players in this team were Russo and Apter. Originally, I thought Apter was the worst out of the 3 picks for the Young Player of the Year SBC, but it turned out that Apter was that guy. With him having the technical Playstyle Plus as well as the Finesse Shot Plus, it gave him so much space in the box to take shots. The only downside was if the opponent caught on, it was much harder to get these kind of goals. Another massively underrated Playstyle Plus is Pinged Pass. It is very good from getting the ball across the pitch, and if the player receiving has First Touch Plus, it works even better. We did sadly lose 2 games in this run of games, but overall, we were 10 wins and 2 losses. So we had actually already reached the objective of reaching rank 6 in champs, so we can tick that off. Also with these Foot Champs games played, we had completed the Golazo Goal Master objective, which gave an 87x4 pack and an 85x10 pack as the group reward. From the 85x10, we had packed another Team of the Season in Bayern Munich's Nashaweng, who was a 94 rated card, and that is now 2 first owner 94 plus cards in the club, and another Dreyer. The 87x4 was not so good, only giving Renard and Casemiro, but it was still high rated fodder that could be used in the club. From submitting Casemiro into the 89 exchange pack, we pulled VVD again and Team of the Season Drewsbury Hall. We decided to then play Rivals, where the opponent's team was extremely good, with a Team of the Season Red Son. We got a pen early in this game and played it safe by going down the middle, but then we conceded from a corner as Neuer decided not to catch the ball, so Lucio got the goal. And Yomi came on as a super sub to get us the victory. The following game, Apter finished the chance, which made the opponent leave, and we were already a third of the way through Division 4. We crafted the 83x7 Bundesliga Women's pack, and Gulashi was our highest rated card, so that was a complete waste of fodder. We also packed Dunst again, as she seems to be the only Bundesliga or Women's Bundesliga player that we can pack. But she is 92 rated fodder, which is great. For our next champs game, we decided to add another icon into the team, and that was Foot Birthday Raul, who had the same Playstyle Plus combination as Apter, so he may be a great addition to the team. With Raul being added to the team, he would prove to be useful as he assisted the goal for us to win the game. And with that, we are now 11-2 in champs, and had 2 guaranteed Bundesliga Reds. Due to this, we gave away the next 9 games, as we did not need to play these games, as we had already surpassed what the objective was. However, in one of these games, the opponent saw the bronze team and left, so that wasted some time. But with that, we had completed Foot Champs, and we received the 2 picks, an 85x2 tradable pack, a rare players pack, an ultimate pack, and 30,000 coins. From the first pick, we got Jonathan Tah, Cabell, and Sancho, so we went with Sancho. And in the second pick, we got Tah and Sancho again, but this time had Xhaka instead of Cabell. So Tah was the obvious choice, as he had Pinged Pass and Aerial Plus, so I feel like he could be very good in game. From the 50k pack, we got Renard, and from the ultimate pack, we got Ipswich's Davis, who is 91 rated, so he'll get us some coins back. And finally, from the 85x2 pack, we got Davis again, which is great as it's more coins for the team. With these rewards, we had completed another of the objectives, and that was to have 3 94 plus first owner players in the club. And Tah and Sancho pushed us to 4, so all we needed now was to get into Division 3 and score every goal type. The last two remaining goal types were acrobatic and dead ball plus. We reorganised the team, and with the new funds in the club, we bought Liverpool's Alisson in net and Dortmund's Adeyemi, as he got a hyperlink with Chan and helps the team's overall chemistry. We also re-brought McAllister for the set pieces and went back into Rivals. Literally in the first Rivals game we played, with the new additions, Charles whipped the ball in from the wing and Adeyemi went for the bicycle kick and scored the goal, which was fantastic, as I had a feeling this was going to be extremely hard up in these divisions, where most people's defenders have aerial plus. Adeyemi was also proven to be a very capable striker, with his quick bursts up front. We also got a free kick from some distance, but it was skied. And with that, we were in the promotion game of Division 4, where we came up against an Arsenal past and present, which had Russo, so this could be a very hard game, as we know how good she is. Thankfully McAllister came through with his power shot plus, and got us the win. And with this, we were into Division 3, and had completed another objective. So now we were 3 out of 4 objectives complete, only with us needing to score a dead ball plus goal. This was where it became painful, as players up in Division 3 don't do reckless fouls. So we had to bait the opponent into giving us a free kick, and then it was up to us to score the goal, as most opponents will rush their defender to cover the open area of the goal. We kept on trying until finally in the 86th minute, McAllister steps up and hits the free kick past the keeper, and with that we had scored every Playstyle goal, which meant that we had completed all the objectives, so we had officially beaten Eafc.